Hey, it's Hot 937. It's rare that I do this. I don't think I've ever done this before. I know a lot of people. They come to Connecticut. This guy is so important. I drove to New York. Traffic and everything. What's up, baby? I don't do this. I've never done this. So you got to be special.
I appreciate
I heard a lot about you.
For real.
My girl's been telling me a lot about you. We were supposed to meet, I think last week. I had to do something, but good to meet you, man. How you feel?
Likewise, I feel good, man.
HD, man.
Excited.
Picasso, man. Tell me about you're from Jersey.
Yep.
Which part of Jersey? Which exit? I always say which exit.
You can say exit 102.
102?
Yeah, Asbury Park.
Asbury Park. How is it coming up in Jersey in the hip hop world?
Coming up, I mean, I feel like where I'm from, being raised in Asbury, it's like any other neighborhood, like any other hood, trenches, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for the most part, like the hip hop scene where I'm from, it's kind of a little melting pot. But we got like an up tempo sound.
Yeah, and it's hot right now because it's the sound right now. But it's been there for a long time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And what made you want to pick up the microphone?
First time I picked up a mic. Well, I'm gonna tell you a time that just popped in my head. Right, I was at my cousin's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was turning like 11 or 12, so I had to be. I'm older than him, so I had to be like 14.
Right.
And we had like a little freestyle rap contest. And like I was rapping against one of my other cousins to the point where I made him cry, you heard?
Did you?
Yeah, I can't say who it is. It's neither here nor there,
right.
But that really happened.
And you made him cry, but that's your first time?
But no, that wasn't my first time, but that was like one of the times where it was like I knew like I had something. Like I was working with something. I knew like I was one of them ones. Like I had like a fake little superpower, if you want to call it.
Right. Now, who did you listen to growing up? I know Jay-Z played a big part of
I listened to a lot of Hove. Once I came of age to where like, you know, I'm moving through the streets or whatever, and I jumped off the porch, started listening to a lot of Jeezy. Wayne, of course. Gucci.
Is Jay-Z the greatest of all time?
No ifs, ands, or buts.
Some people.
Sometimes I don't even put him in a certain category.
You leave him separate.
Because he's still like the accomplishments that he made. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's motivation. It's motivation, like just to see where he came from, and where he at now, and what he's still doing.
Because Jay came from like a lot of people. They fabricate where they came from. A lot of artists right there. They're like made by the industry. Jay, he's from that.
Right.
And to be where he is right now,
right.
And to just think about it, when you think about where it started, where he's untouchable right now.
Right.
Yeah. Were you ever in a group, or was it just solo all the time? Were you ever in a group?
Yeah, I was always solo, but I always had like a clique, like a little crew that I roll with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Guap Gang, my guys, Guap Gang, that's like the first guys I started off with. Shout out my boy Los, my boy Kev, Merk. You know what I'm saying? I was like 14, 15 years old.
Right.
They bought me in my first studio, you know what I'm saying? And really like gave me a shot.
Right.
And I remember my man Kev, he was telling me, he like, I ain't want to tell you at that moment how raw you was because I ain't want to let it go to your head. But it's wrong. Yeah.
Now, coming from where you came from, there's two paths you can go down. You know, there's always the streets and there's the other way. You, during your time, you ended up, in jail, locked up.
For sure.
And you thought, how much time did you do?
All together, they got 11 out of me.
They got 11 out of you?
Yeah, all together.
Wow. How was? I mean, when you're in that box, your mind starts to wonder, like, what am I going to do when I get out? Did you make your mind up back then? Because you started writing songs in there.
For sure.
In your mind, you're like, this is what I want to do when I get out. So let me put this project together while you was in there.
I put a bunch of projects together while I was in there.
You wrote a lot?
You got to think, all right, so my first portion of my bid, I did 7 with an 85, which means I had to do 85% of 7 years.
Right.
Jersey, we adopted Cali's law. But, yeah, I did 85%, which was 5 years, 11 months, 3 weeks, 2 days. Day for day, I had to do that, right? So I did that. Then you got 5 years parole, meaning like I have to have supervision.
All the time.
Watch me for 5 years once I come home. I ended up getting violated because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was in a car with a family member, and there was things in the car, so they violated me. And instead of basically letting me come back, I had to max it all the way out.
Wow. And you put together a project in there. Tell me about the project that one of the biggest projects you put together there.
Last of a Flying Breed.
How many tracks?
Last of a Flying Breed, if I can remember, I want to say 16, 17 tracks maybe.
Now, what were some of the songs you wrote? I'm sure there were life things, but what are some of the topics you touched in that project?
For instance, about what we was just talking about, I got a song on there called "I Blame Hov."
You blame Hov.
I blame Hov. It's
Explain
a play
that.
on words.
Yeah, I know,
you know
but explain that. I mean, I get it, but tell me why.
So, my whole upbringing, right? My mother, Hov was one of her favorite rappers. She went to go see him perform and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, got pictures with him when he had the little Gumby and all that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
she got pictures with him?
History, yeah.
So your family, hip hop.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just having that and then listening to the songs and having a little tape cassette players. I know nowadays kids hear about a cassette player, they probably
What's that?
What's that? Like, what you use that to open the door, stop the door or something like. But yeah, just like that song just basically is explaining how Hov had a major impact on a lot of the things I do, how I move.
Mm-hmm.
I make a play on words with a lot of projects that he's done, like Streets is Watching, Never Change, the song Never Change with him and Kanye. What More Can I Say? I just make a lot of references, but it's all pertaining to my life. Like I said, one little thing I said, when my pops got knocked for selling Hard Rock White, all that I could say was this hard knock life.
I see.
You know
I see how you did it right there.
You know what I'm saying? Something simple, but it get deeper. You know what I mean?
While you was in there, I'm sure everybody noticed your talents, though. What were they saying?
Everybody told me I was the one. Like, everywhere I went, I had the building. It's this phrase we say, he got the building. I mean, he the one. Like, he the best out. Can't be touched.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So that was a long time, man.
It was a long time.
And when you started to see the daylight, when you started to see that light at the end of the tunnel, what was that feeling like? And how much did it energize you to say, when I get out here this time, I'm not coming back?
I mean, it's like, I just knew. I just knew, man. Like, I just had it in my heart. It was like this flame burning inside. Like, I know when I get out of here, I'm taking over. Like, I'm gonna do it. I don't care how long it takes. It's gonna happen. Because it's inevitable, because the world is in my favor.
Now, when you went in, this thing called YouTube wasn't around. It wasn't as big as it is now.
Well, one thing I can honestly say, man, I feel like the internet definitely made the world a smaller place, especially the music world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's so much easier back then where, in the 90s where you might have had to burn down on this building and catch somebody running up in here. You feel me? Like, rather than now, it's like you could get somebody's name, or you go to a party and you see somebody and get their Instagram and just hit them on Instagram and send them your stuff, or have, if you got a nice little following, have your people spam them. Yo, listen to this, listen to, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
And it really, I think the YouTube really lets you know that you really have talent, because when you're just in your neighborhood, they're always going to have your back. Your people are always going to support you.
For sure.
But once you hit the internet, you got people from other parts of the world saying, yo, he got it.
And you know what else?
He got it. And that's a good feeling. Somebody you don't even know.
Yeah.
People who know you. That's
what prison was for me. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of the notoriety I started to get came from just being incarcerated, because you got to understand the places that I were, these were maximum facilities where these are the toughest motherfuckers in New Jersey or wherever they was at. They might be from Texas and just caught something out here. Right. And now they in Jersey. But I'm meeting people from all over, Philly, New York, but they in Jersey, and it's like, even the different parts of Jersey, Patterson, Trenton,
they all in there.
They all in there. So we having these big little ciphers in the big yards. You feel me?
It's crazy, because I could, like, a lot of the music today spreads through colleges. the college kids, everyone's from different parts of the country. They go to one college and they hear stuff, and when they leave and go on break, they take that soul back to where they're from. Now, you being locked up, there's people who aren't from Jersey, people from all over the country. They send them there, and when they leave, they take your name with them and they talk about you because you made an impact on them when they was in there. That's big.
And then they see me, and they see my videos and they see what's going on now. It's like, wow. I remember when bro used to be banging on the cell doors and rapping at the same time.
That was you?
That was me. That was me. I was in lockup, going crazy. You know what I mean? You gotta understand. You gotta come up with ways to like stay sane in there. I don't care what nobody say. It's a lot of fucked up shit. Excuse my language in this world that goes on, but I still feel like prison is for no man or woman. Like prison ain't for no human. The shit is inhumane, man. They lock you in a room with a person. Sometimes if it's 23-1, you in a room with another person 23 hours of the day. Think about it.
Right.
You don't even spend that much time with your spouse, probably.
Right. Does it? They say, prison's supposed to fix you, rehabilitate you.
Yeah.
Does it?
I mean, they got this saying when you get in there too, it's either gonna make you or break you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I didn't have my little fair share of scuffles in there, and with the law, whether it's an inmate or whatever. It's like, but through it all, I always kept the bigger picture in mind.
Now you're out here, man. Your mindset is different. You got these records out. You're getting a lot of looks and everything. You're doing shows and everything. This new project. Tell me what this new project. What's the Fisherman? What's the video?
Well, the single is Fisherman.
It's crazy.
It's the single.
Video crazy.
The video crazy.
Lyrics is crazy.
Appreciate you, bro.
Tell me about that and putting that together.
Okay, so Fisherman basically, I feel like everybody talk about how they a shark, how much of a shark they are, man. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of sharks in the sea. You better learn how to swim and all of that. But I feel like at the end of the day, there is something above sharks, and that's man. Fisherman.
Fisherman.
HD Picasso, the Fisherman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and what fishermen do, they sit, they patient, they wait, and they line, and they get it on the line, and they reel you
watch
in.
that dollar go down.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just my whole mentality with life, with the industry, with everything I do. I just want to be a fisherman with it. And that's in so many different ways. Feeding my brothers, going to the table, feeding them, all of that. Like,
you made reference to a lot of things in that record. Your pops, a lot of things.
Yeah.
The way you flip and tell the story. Now you look at that video. While you're making the video, in the back of your mind, do you think about, damn, 10 years ago I was locked, and look at me now? How does that make you feel? Because you're out here making a video right now, and you think back in your mind like, damn, I didn't think it was ever going to happen because I've been locked for so long. Do you breathe? Do you like? Shh?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Just being in my backyard and shooting at and seeing the people that's there. You know what I mean? From Nigel to Gene, K-Mac, and all of these people here for me in my grandmother's backyard. You heard?
The video
my
shot.
Grandson did that. I did that. You heard? Like, so it's like I look at it like, wow, like all of that hard work, all of that thinking and knowing and giving myself them like self affirmations, like,
right.
You that, you him times 10 and some. You know what I mean? So it's like, I ain't perfect. I ain't gonna say I'm the most arrogant person. We all have our days, our ups and downs. Been through some shit, but I learned how to become resilient through that.
HD Picasso. You said your mom grew up listening to Jay-Z. Had Jay-Z. Is your mom proud of you? What does your mom think of you right now? Because you are him right now. Back then, Jay-Z was him for her. Now you are him for her.
Man, listen,
lyrically,
that's my number one fan.
Is it?
That's my number one fan, for sure. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's my baby. She loves my music. One of my biggest.
Do you let her hear some of the stuff first? Do you let it before you put it out at all?
She got I ain't gonna say she got all my unreleased shit, but she definitely got a good portion.
She got it?
Yeah. And when it's the ones where I know, because I know what my mom like, I ain't gonna, I talk crazy sometimes. So,
right.
I know what my mom like. She like when I talk that, when I flex or whatever and all of that, but I know she like when I talk that pain, like when I talk about how, this time I had made a reference in one of my songs on the bigger picture I said something like I looked my mom in the eyes, told this time's gonna be more different. You know what I mean? So it's like, that was one of the first, she was the first person I sent that. As a matter of fact, I'm bugging. She was there the night I did that.
Was she?
She was there. For sure. She was there. She was there.
I'm gonna throw some names at you. Tell me what first thing comes to your mind with these artists. Tupac.
Who? Visionary.
Visionary?
Yeah. Rebel.
Biggie.
I'm gonna switch that for Rebel.
Biggie.
Trendsetter.
We know what Jay-Z means to you. We know that. That ain't never gonna change. What did you go besides Jay? Like, if I was to look in your phone right now, what would I find you listening to, music-wise? Today's music.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You probably find me listening to a lot of me.
A lot of you?
Or my guys that I came up with, that we do music together with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I listen to Gang. You know what I mean? My boy Lil Big. It's in the background, you feel me? I listen to him. I listen to my young boy, my little bro Shmoney the Topic, my young boy Astro. Like, it's so much talent where I'm from. I could keep going. We a team, but we really like a team full of like, alright, so look, I'm big on like Marvel comics. I love comics because I feel like superheroes pertain to us on a regular, you know what I mean? Anybody could be a superhero. You just gotta know you that superhero.
Yeah.
I know my superpower. I know that I have the ability. What's your superpower? I got the ability to change lives.
Right.
Around me. I got the ability to make somebody stand up and catch chills when I talk.
From the wood, from that pen.
I got that ability to make her over there start shaking her head.
Yeah. Now you got a team. You're here. You're in the Warner Brothers office right now. What are you gonna tell? What are you telling you guys that want to be where you are right now?
Man, work. Keep working.
It ain't gonna be easy.
It's never easy. It still ain't easy. It's like this ain't. Once I got to where I'm at now, it's like, alright, now let's see if I can catch a second win. You feel me? It ain't who knows breaks. Nah, hell no. Breaks for what? Alright, take a break when I'm down there 50, 40 or something, and who knows how long I'm gonna be doing music. I love music.
But right now,
right here, right now, I'm here to give my all into this shit. Everything I got. What else I got to do? What I'm gonna go back to Prospect?
Right. You ain't doing that.
No. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna go back to Prospect because that's my home. That's my family. That's Asbury, Monmouth County, Jersey. Period. I just love Jersey. But at the same time, I want to see the world too.
From your town, name a few people that made it out in the hip hop that are out there.
That made it in hip hop.
Yeah.
From my town.
Yeah. Are there many?
Nah. I mean, well, shout out to Honey, man. Honey just got signed.
We just had Honey on the radio 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man.
Yeah, she crazy.
That's a little bro. That's a little bro for real.
Honey crazy.
Yeah. Congrats to her. You know, she signed with Atlantic.
Yeah, she got that touch of it. She got a few joints, yo.
She's fire. She fire, man. And it's so funny, like, she always been a workaholic. Like she do a lot of many different things just to, you know what I mean, keep the bag.
So y'all knew each other. Y'all come in.
For sure. Asbury is square mile, bro.
That's it?
A square mile of terror.
So everybody know everybody.
If you don't know him, then you ain't out there like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's, like I said, it's like any other hood, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man. Shout out to her. Shout out to Honey, man. Like, word up.
On that road. Now, you ready to do what it takes to get on the road, to visit these radio stations, to talk to these people?
Absolutely, man.
And, you know, you ready for that? Because it's work. Getting up early, you got to do some morning shows and everything. There's going to be some work.
I know.
You got a strong team around you to keep you focused.
For sure.
Managers keeping you focused.
Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah.
When you got people to tell you the real about your music, when you put it out, you got somebody to say, yo, that may not be the one. You know, and do you have that person around you?
For sure. I got a bunch of them.
Yo, almost too many, right?
Man, listen, but I love it because I know all of them is family, and they listening. Well, at least I know they're trying to listen with an unbiased opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they want me to win so bad, and they know what it takes. So it might be times where we was just in the truck, me and my bros just listening to a couple of the joints. I'm like, I think this should be on this thing. Like, bro, this don't match that. And you know, sometimes I be in my feelings about it, but I never like be in my bag about it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I'll probably be like, tripping.
Yeah.
But nah, you right. So what we do is to come up with a group conclusion. We do like, all right, what you think? What you think? What you think? Majority rules. That's what it is.
HD Picasso, man, you're here right now. You've been there. You've been in that beast. You've been locked up. You're not going back, man. So, yeah. How you gonna make sure you don't go back? How you gonna make sure you stay out?
Talking to people like you about the difference I'm about to make in the game. Continuously.
Because you can't make that difference
relentlessly.
Only do it out.
Only do it out. That's it. And that's why I'm gonna just continue to keep doing what I've been doing since I've been out. Stay in the booth, stay in the stew, keep rubbing shoulders with the right people. You know, I feel like the company that you keep is everything.
Right.
Man. Everything. The type of energy that surrounds you. I'm very mindful of the type. I don't care if I just walk in a room and it could be 5 people in the room. 3 of them might give me a good vibe. If 2 I ain't feeling, I'm sliding out the room.
You got it.
Because I gotta enjoy my vibe. You know what I mean? I gotta be in control of my environment. Because I'm gonna always make sure whoever around me, you gonna feel my energy, and it's gonna be good energy.
Right.
So if my energy can't reciprocate good energy with you, then there's no need for us to be in this room together.
Man, the project, man, it's out there, man. That single, I love the single, man. I can't wait to hear the whole thing. You know, you got a bunch of videos too, man. You got how many videos you done shot?
I'd be lying if I told you, man.
That many?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Sure. And then I got some on the way, so it's like we just working.
Keep
if I could right now, I'd shoot a video behind the scenes
right here.
What we doing right now and use it as B-roll in the music video. Like I feel like the cameras should always be rolling.
You remind me of an interview I had with a guy maybe 4 years ago. We caught him when he first came out. He came to a place called Toad's Place. And I get this vibe from you, Pop Smoke. That was one of the first interviews he had, and probably one of the last ones he had too. But I get that, you know, because he was so much into it, and he was so focused on it.
Too, man,
you know, and he jumped on that stage, and we lost him way too soon. But I was one of the lucky ones to catch that interview.
For sure.
You know, and I get that vibe from you. And for one thing with you, relationships are important too. Like if this interview may end right here, but I'm gonna see you again.
For sure.
And we're going to be locked in like that. That's what it's all about.
That's a fact.
Keeping a relationship.
100%.
And from there we go on. You know, a lot of stuff can become between relationships. But I think you got it, man.
Appreciate
I think you
brother.
got it. I know you got it. And I appreciate you, the traffic getting here. And like I say, I don't drive to New York for interviews, but you got me here.
Listen, like I said, man, like I appreciate you coming out here because I know like this is a big deal. Like you a big deal. Yeah. I'm a big deal. We a big deal. This is a big deal. I'm
gonna help you get to the next level. I know a few people. I've been doing it for a while. I know you mean Al Branch? That's my guy.
Okay.
Tell Al I said what's up.
I got you. Al's my guy, man.
Tell Al I said what's up, man. We ain't got no beat. You want to give him a quick 16 or something while you're here?
I mean, I could do that. I can always do that, man.
I want to hear something. Give me a verse from the Fisherman.
Okay, so I came on there. I said, "Bitch look good, might eat it. Just depends how I look when I see it. I wish I would say I need it. She say I'm too dark skin to be this conceited. If it ain't about money to beat it, I can get you a hook if you need it. Just hit up Flight Life _ Squirrel for the booking and features. Yeah, I'm the topic of discussion now. They keep on talking about who running now. Whoever told you that Picasso ain't running shit probably giving you the runaround. Tired of all these dudes bluffing, talking about nothing, how they slinging guns around. If you was crippin' back in '08 and never had a scuffle, then you wasn't around. Let that go over your head. My mama told me if it ain't about family, don't put nothing over the bread. He screaming killer out, but he's still walking. Ain't he supposed to be dead? I'm watching everything in front of me. Now I look over my shoulders instead, because I know there's niggas that wanted me dead. Yeah, cook it.
Conversation.
Give them the sauce.
It's like he's having a conversation on the record. It's just like that on the record.
I said that. Just had a conversation with a millionaire. Got
me
feeling like a boss.
And you for the docs, you heard the dark-skin verse too, right?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm the spokesperson for the dark skins, man.
HD Picasso. Yeah. It's DJ Buckman, Hot Now 37. Appreciate you. When you come to town, you got to touch one of these stages down there.
You already know. It's going down, my brother. I appreciate you having
We
me.
here,
For real,
man.
man.
We here. Anytime.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Put that up.
Good.
Here we go.
Hey, you know Honey though?
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my people.
I'm a fan.
Turn up. Her block. She literally where we live. Well, her mom's live and where I stay at. It's like literally a block.